Right about now, speaking of platforms, kuna chale come up na idea ingine deadly sana. This is actually a game changer. Na tutacha tuchanue and tell us about how his platform actually functions. We're talking about Elvis Sitati. He's the founder and CEO of Uamuzi Foundation. Niaje Elvo?
Wagwan.
Not Gwan, my G.
Everything crazy.
Yeah, man. Karibu sana.
Asante.
So Elvis,
Yep.
I want you to tell us about Uamuzi Foundation. Idea yenye iliku inspire ama whatever inspired you to come up with this amazing platform. Functionality yake, what are you trying to achieve as a young Kenyan?
Asante.
Twende kazi.
Asante sana kwanza, thanks for having me on the show. Manze ni show moja manze mi upenda sana. Ma politicians bekuwa nao kaki na ledama. Manze hizo ma conversations you ni nice mbaya. And now I'm just happy to be here. At least pia mimi niweze
kwa hiyo kiti.
Bana. Nichapie wase at least manze pia waweze kujua what we are doing on the ground. And then also pia wane hawa niweza support.
True.
So mi nime develop social media app inaitwa Uamuzi. Basically, we want to give the young people in Kenya an equal opportunity for them to be part of decision-making process at every level of governance. So the reason why it will come up na hii idea is because Kenya tuko blessed to have one of the most progressive constitutions, not only here in Africa, but also in the world at large. Public participation, access to information, and freedom of expression, zote ziko enshrined in our constitution. I think that is in Article 10, 35, and 33 respectively.
That's right.
Sahi tuko in a generation, 21st century generation, where tech manze ime dominate everything that we do. But it's unfortunate that manze tukiongea mambo ya public participation, lazima tuende kwa grao to meet in person, like physically, for us to be able to deliberate on issues. And because of this, manze wase wachache sana upate hiyo opportunity ya kwenda kwa hizi mabaraza,
kujileta,
ma town hall, kuweza kuchapiana na labda ma leaders na ma representatives. And so because of this kuna barriers. One, such as distance. Ukieka hii kitu kwa town hall, mse lazima aende hapo, which atakuwa ana travel the distance ata cover time, ata waste time. Aya, kuna other barazas where young in mika kijana siwezienda nikae hapo na wazae because bana, and this is because the older people are perceived to have more knowledge than the young people because of experience. Other than that, tuko na culture. Kuna communities zingine dem hata young person haizienda kukaa na wazae apate any opinion yao. They are there to be seen and not to be heard. Other than that, kuna disability. Utapata kwanza persons living disability atakuwa na challenge kwenda kwa hizi baraza. And at the same time, ukipata dem mwenye ako na disability ana end up ku go through double discrimination. Other than that, that's the first barrier. Second of all, hawa si wachache wenye wanapata hiyo opportunity ya kwenda ku participate kwa hii baraza. You find that hii conversation si meaningful. Wote anza kuongea, mse mwingine anaanza ku object. Unaambiwa 3 minutes ya kuongea, unapata mse anaongea 10 minutes, and then at the same time sio kila mtu atapata hiyo opportunity ya kubonga. 3, asa wachache nyo wanapata hiyo opportunity ya kuparticipate. Wakitoka hiyo conversation kwa hiyo baraza, waende mtaani, wakianza kuambia say what was discussed, you realize that information inakuwa distorted as it moves from one person to the other. Huyu anasema by the time naenda kwa msemo mwingine itakuwa B, by the time naenda kwa msemo mwingine inakuwa C, na hii sasa this Indian ina bring about misinformation and disinformation. And at the same time tuko na sawa kwa shy. Msee zienda asimame mbele wase achukue mic na aweze kubonga aseme by the way these are my issues. And that's why we decided to come up with a digital tool platform yenye one itapatia vijana an opportunity for them to discuss not only amongst themselves but also with the elected representatives at every level of governance, where they can engage at their own convenience.
Right.
Woki kwa jobo, nyi sahi mko hapa kwa studio, mnaweza engage. Si lazima uende huko physically.
I mean, you're very right. Ukiangalia hata vile Kenya bonga kwa other platforms, watu kuanga very expressive.
True. Ni
vile tu yani hawajapata ile chance sasa ya kubonga na politician vile inafaa. You know what I mean? Because sometimes kuna mabots nini. But proceed.
Aya, 2, they can be able to access verified and credible information. Sahi tunaongea mambo ya finance bill. Tulicheki polls juzi walisema only 54% of Kenyans do wameisoma, and I'm sure hiyo number hata iko lower.
I'm sure.
One, people want access to e document. And also sahi kuna law firms zenye wame come up with summarized versions where people can be able to engage waweze kusoma so that at least they can have a meaningful engagement.
Absolutely.
And at the same time, platform tunapatia vijana a safe space where they can freely express their thoughts, their ideas and their concerns. Sahi tunaongea mambo finance bill. Sasa wanaweza chukua app wa check information. Right now pia hata na mambo ya ma engagements kama hizi ma podcast na nini, sasa ma leaders wanaenda huko ku disseminate information. Once you get your information, at least now tukikam kwa mambo ya engagement, at least now you can have a meaningful engagement because you have access to information and at the same time pia uko na platform where you can freely express your thoughts and your ideas.
Right. Yeah, that's amazing. When did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, idea manze nilikam up nayo in 2014 bado nikikuwa kampo. Nimefail mara mbili. I'll talk about it, but you see the beauty about life, anasemanga when you fail and you start all over again, you start with experience.
Yeah.
So the first time develop app ilikuwa 2016, niliget engineer kutoka iHub, freelancer kama kanichapia hii kitu, but inaelezu jamaa kwa najua yenye anafanya. So 2017 nikasema acha nianze tena, so nikaget engineers kutoka UN, vijana wengine wa noma mbaya.
Sasa ndo wale wa ground.
Bana
UN
wale ndo kumalo bure.
Bana. So vijana kama kanitandikia kitu, tukailaunch 2018, tukaitumia hadi 2020. But now the challenge I had is sasa walikuwa chuo. So by the time now they were graduating in 2018, sasa wakadisperse. Wengine wakaenda wakaanza kwa Knandela, wengine wakaanza kuchuchapa tuma projects zao za side hustle nini. So I realized that wasenyo walikuwa na baki hapo, all they did was just to maintain the app ifanye. But now atukuwa na developer. You see the whole essence of social media. Leo kiamka manze ufungue app Uamuzi, ucheki manze nimetweak ka kitu. Unajua manze pia hata you as a user unabambika. And hiyo ndio aspect siku kwa nayo. So by the time we were getting to 2020, by the time hata hiyo app yenye tulitengeneza first of all ilikuwa blue. So hiyo time manze ningeambia wasewa download wanachungulia, walikuwa wananiuliza kwa nini Facebook? And that thing used to really piss me off. So
don't compare me to Facebook, man.
But and then you see your time social media kukua bigi. It's only Facebook that was there. So for me nilikuwa na cheki ini opportunity fiti sana ya kuingia, and at the same time when you talk about digital democracy, time ya corona ndio unajua social media ili grow. And it's only through your time ya corona ndio watu wali realize it's only through digital platforms or spaces like Uamuzi that you can be able to bring every single person's idea into the decision making table.
Damn, yeah.
So between I've really tried to fundraise for this platform.
Yeah.
And I used to send out proposals to so many organizations. I think hakuna organization hapa in Kenya ama even globally manze sidhani kama kuna msee hajaipata
hiyo ni hustle bro, I can imagine. Yeah.
So people never used to buy to this idea, but by the time tulikuwa nafika 2020 nilikuwa nataka kutumia hii app kufanya contact tracing. Nilikuwa nataka kueducate watu about corona and everything, but you see because I didn't have engineers nikasema let me start all over again.
All right, let's take a short break, Elvis.
Okay.
Tukirudi, since umesema you put out there mazoli uko unatuma ma proposals nini. I want to know about the main concerns wase walikuwa nazo with regards to this really amazing app inaitwa Uamuzi. Yes, kumbuka my guys, Elvis Sitati ako hapa hivi. He's the founder and CEO of Uamuzi Foundation, of course your local energy provider. Otada the biz right here, Kevo Badman
in the building kama kawaida.
Twende kazi, good morning.
Rebels and reggae heads, start your day the MVP way, where you are the MVP, no negative vibes.
Easy man, welcome back to the show. My guys, unajua tuko live by the online, eh? Don't ever get it twisted. Kila mahali. We are tuko rada na the new age.
Yes.
We're live on Wapi Kevo, www.radio.co.ke.
Na channel 172
Burudani TV KTN.
TV.
Pia tuko live on Facebook.
Yeah, man.
We're live on YouTube. Maybe one day we're going to be live on Uamuzi.
Yes. And then after talking of that, unacheki pia even right now the world is transitioning from traditional media which is TV, radios and also print to now new age media.
Yeah.
Sasa sisi kina Uamuzi. And you see as Africa, manze, it's unfortunate that hatuna social media platform yetu.
Yeah.
And now my plan with Uamuzi nataka ni pilot hapa Kenya. Then after that manze to upscale to other African countries and even beyond Africa.
And I like that. But when you look at now some of the users, niko sure hata watu wenye ulikuwa na my proposals for partnership kulikuwa na concerns. What are some of the main concerns walikuwa nazo when you're developing this amazing app?
First of all, between 2018 and 2020, first of all, I had 5,000 users. One of the leaders that I had on board is Honorable Nixon Korir.
Nice.
PS wa Lands, boy wangu mbaya. He's the first person who ever believed in my idea na kani support. Sign up. So at least I had an incumbent. Na ilifanyio app ilikuwa legit. But you see the beauty.
He's also a user.
Yeah, he was a user. But you see now when we came to 2020 venye tuka fail, niliangalia I decided to take a step back. Nikaangalia right now even people who have startups. Right now I'm a very big mentor. I do mentorship on nice. Young people.
Yeah.
And me nikifanya hii project yangu sikukuwa na mentor, and that's the reason why I failed. And okay, one of the reasons I failed, siwacha tu niseme it's the main one. And right now at least na hii knowledge niko nayo, at least now I can disseminate to the young people, niweze kuambia manze, this is how you can at least navigate. And you see, the best person to give you advice is someone who's been through your journey. Sisi manze kama ma innovators tukikama up na idea maze mbio tunakimbilianga mabeshte wetu. Manze mimi niko na idea, hebu chungulia, hebu sikia. But beshte yako hata kwa nayo vision yenyewe uko nayo. So many a times atakwambia hii kitu ni monkey, kitu itafanya. But now when you have people who've been through your journey, hata kama ujamali fail, kuna insights yenye atakupatia which will help you to navigate through your story. So in 2020 venye sasa siku kwa na mbele wala nyuma of how I'm going to go about this, nikajiambia let me start all over again. Right now even for startups wakitafuta funding, there are 3 things that makes this startup work. One is the problem. What kind of problem are you solving? 2 is the passion. Passion ndio inafanyanga you can always start all over again, because you believe in your idea and you believe in the impact that this thing is going to bring. And 3 is team. Bila team manze hakuna kitu unaweza fanya. They say when you walk alone you'll walk fast, but when you walk with others you'll walk far. So for me I had the problem that I was solving ilikuwa kitu real na passion ilikuwa, but sikuwa na team. And so what I've done this time around ni niliamua kuanzisha my own engineering academy. I have a hub inaitwa Uamuzi hub. So under Uamuzi hub tuko na engineering academy and an innovation lab. So under our engineering academy nilirealize sai kuna vijana wengi sana wanatoka chuo wana graduate, wenye wamefanya software engineering, computer science, mambo ya IT. But you see ukienda kutafuta jobo, wase wanakuulizanga experience. Wewe umeshaitengeneza app, umeshaitengeneza website, ushaitengeneza nini? What kind of challenges did you go through? Were you in a team setup? Skills zako zenye uko nazo ni gani? So I realized wase wanatoka wako na the theory but hawana the prac. So nikasema let me give them a platform where they can come in, put their theory into practice. Watakuwa in a team setup. They'll be able to upscale their skills, and at the same time pia wataweza kukuwa na kitu ya kuweka kwa CV yao. So far I've worked with more than 30 engineers, not only here in Kenya but also globally. Sasa tuko na engineer kutoka Nigeria. We've worked with an engineer from Ethiopia, from Rwanda, and also from Pakistan.
Then that's amazing. Moving forward, how's the functionality of the app so far?
So functionality iko fiti. When we started tulianza hii project like a year ago tena. So this time around tumechange our color theme. Tunatumia purple as our main color.
Nice.
And
blue.
Tumetoa blue bana. And gray manze, sai gray pia ndio now our secondary color.
Nice.
Microsoft came on board to support us. Wana to support in the development of our product. Last year pia niliweza kwenda kupitch South Africa, thanks to Microsoft. Nilienda ku represent Kenya with the walikuwa organize Tech for Democracy Venture Day. So I was the only startup that pitched from Kenya. Kulikuwa na 2 from South Africa, 1 from Ghana, and 1 from Tanzania. So right now sasa tume release 2 app this month. Tunafanya testing, but now after that now we'll go on production before the end of the month. Unajua 30th of June ni social media day. So that's why tumefurahia sana, we want to now officially release the app. But right now it's available on Google Play Store. So nice. Tunataka ku work on the iOS and also work on the web app. There are so many things that also tunataka kuweka AI. And I'll also talk about that nikiambia about how the app works. So tunaenda kuintegrate AI and also just make sure that manze hii ni app yenye inatumia the new technologies.
Can imagine, bro. Bama, you got a question? Unasikiza tu. So rasta ni kuchanuana.
Wala kweli na upande ya maganjire.
So
kasi ukicheki vile for example pole
Yep.
unapata vile China nikawa wakasoma the game wakachukua na TikTok.
Yep.
Na imewai dunia mzima.
Yep.
Vile tu wanaweza wanapatia Facebook, ma Instagram bla bla bla. But ikamni mambo ya Wakenya juu pia kuna nyingine jamaa fulani kwa mjana kitu kai nothing from Senegal huko but haikupatiwa pia. Do you think government of the day wanafaa kushiria vitu kai hizi wanapiga support vijana wanafanya vitu kai?
Yes, one thing I can say is I'm glad that at least naweza kufanya hii app sai compared to the previous government because unacheki pia hunyeni msee alihepa Twitter aliona manze hii mtapa na but you see the beauty about now the current regime is we have a very progressive leader, President Ruto. President Ruto ni one of his agenda ni ku advance technology in Kenya. Umecheki mambo ya ku digitize government services,
ku monetize zetu pia
hizi makina TikTok and that which are also one of our plans ni pia kuweza ku monetize Uamuzi, which I'll talk about it nikiwaambia about the functionality. Unacheki mambo ya ku increase the digital super highway, wanataka ku increase the network outreach at least so that at least hata mashinani waweze kupata data. Kuna hizi ma programs za kuweka wifi kwa ma market and also hizo ni vitu pia manze later on pia kwa hii app because our slogan is digital governance but now we are looking at the 4 pillars of sustainable development. So sustainable development iko na the social pillar, political pillar, environmental pillar and economic pillar. So on a political pillar, that is political governance, sasa hapo ndio tunaongea mambo ya public participation. When you talk about social pillar, environmental pillar, we talk about environmental conservation. Sasa tunafanya mambo ya kupanda miti. But you see now tumeruka step moja bigi sana which is creating awareness. Wase wajui mambo ya climate change. That is now my background. Mimi nilifanya environmental studies chuo. Nili major in community development and one of the things I want to do is I want to use technology to be able to disseminate information on environmental matters. In the last 2-3 years tumepata the extremes of flooding and the extremes of drought. And now we need to start the engagement, the conversation about climate change. Then other than that, now we have the economic governance. Now we are talking of how we are going to empower the youth using this platform. Now you're on the story of monetization. Tukana feature moja safi sana inaitwa ubunifu. So ubunifu ni right now in the world creative economy is now the biggest employer. Na we are happy that President Ruto ameanza hiyo conversation on how young people can be able to make money through their craft on TikTok and also on Meta, Facebook, Instagram na hizi zingine. And now we want to also so na hii feature now we want young people, at least now we want Kenyans and Africans to be able to tell their stories, come up with their craft and then after that now we want to start monetizing e feature. Probably before the end of the year or also early next year at least tuweze kuifanya. And other than that tuko na feature moja safi sana inaitwa Uongozi. So on our platform when you sign up, first of all you sign up as mwananchi which is totally free, and then now for you to sign up as a leader then you'll have to upgrade your profile. So
about upgrading.
Yes, so leader analipa an annual fee based on how many the outreach, because unacheki MCA analipa 20k, ye akona wase wachache kuliko governor maprezo. So MCA analipa 20k, MP analipa 30k, women rep na senator analipa 40k, Governor Chwani alafu Prezoso. So the reason why we are doing this is because we want to do away with misinformation and disinformation that is normally done on these other social media platforms. Sasa ukienda X utafute Dr. William Ruto utapata accounts ngapi? Mingi sana. So on our platform, if the president signs up, he'll sign up as an incumbent president Kenya and will verify his account. So any information that comes from this profile, at least you'll know that imekuwa verified. If the governor Sakaja signs up, he'll sign up as an incumbent governor Nairobi. And the beauty about this is ukipost kitu kwa hii uongozi, it's only leaders ndio na post. So for the constituents au kazi yao ni ku comment. So kwa account ya governor akipost kitu, it's only his constituents ndio wata comment. Because to realize ukiingia X manze uchekiwa senye atandika kama Sakaja ama any other leader.
Ni watu wa coast.
Bana. Wacheki manze ni mswa Bungoma, mswa Muranga, mswa Kitui, Musu. So sahi manze tunawapatia hiyo chance ya only your constituents ndio watabonga hapo. Kama we ni mseka Jalango ni MP wangu, hata tumeanza kuongea naye to check how we can be able to pilot the platform Langata, and also I've been talking to my MCA. So if my MCA signs up na post kitu, only the guys who are my ward Mugumoini ndio wataweza kucomment.
Kuna hiyo capability ya kwenda live and have that engagement with your constituents, I guess.
Yes, now that is going to come with the second version. So whatever tume toa sahi ni low budget Uamuzi, because we are really looking for funding, especially grants, so that at least tuweze ku upscale, kutengeneza app, and also to go big on marketing. So in future, for example, governor kitaka kugo live, atakuwa tu like ana put hapo, anaiset, anasema manze I'll be going live in like 2 hours. Nice. Akigo live, it's only his constituents ndio atakuwa anaweza kucomment kwa hiyo live.
What about age limit?
Watoi tunaweza watch.
Sorry. Utaweza kuchekia wase wengine, but kama si mse wako hakuna haja kucomment hapo.
Now what about age limit? What is for any age group ama specifics? Ndo sasa maybe above 18 ndo inaweza engage peke yake.
Yes, above 18, because now unacheki sasa hii tunaangalia au above 18 ndio eligible voters. So au ndio sasa tunataka kuanza kuingiza, and then our target ni my youth, and we have a program called Uamuzi wako ni jukumu lako, where we want to go around to universities and colleges to be able to sell this platform to the youth. They believe that once we introduce the platform to the young people, they can start the conversation, and it will start growing organically amongst them in the institutions.
Exactly.
And this is the same methodology that also Facebook used to grow their platform.
Very briefly, in about 30 seconds, do you think this will motivate young Kenyans to engage in policy making conversations, electioneering processes? Hata labda sasa tukifika 2027, guys are going to vote based on knowledge. At least kuna awareness of what your governor, your MP, your senator is doing.
Yes. Because you see, we've tried the traditional means, manze haijawak. Right now, manze lazima tutumie technology.
That's true.
And because this is locally made, and this is locally owned, we are going to work with the young people, so that tuweze kucheki how we can tailor make this platform to suit their needs.
Sasa. There you go. Elvis Sitati, founder, CEO, Uamuzi Foundation. Big up. Unafanya kazi fiti sana.
Bless up.
Wasa wanaweza pata pi app once again, just for clarification.
Mnaweza cheki app kwa Play Store. We are doing a migration to the production environment ya cloud. So maybe you can start checking it out now. Also unaweza reach out on my socials. On LinkedIn, I'm very big on LinkedIn, Elvis Sitati. I'm big on Instagram, and also you can also connect with me on Uamuzi.
Good stuff.
Yes, and last thing, nitawambia Uamuzi ni wako. Let's support our locally made, locally owned platform. I'm really going to work with the young people to share your conversation on how we are going to create awareness. And also tunataka kuona how pia tutaweza kuwork na gava tuweze ku take e conversation to the next level.
Good stuff. Thanks man. Thanks for visiting. Badman, last words. Motivation.
Affirmation, motivation. Na consistency, hata boss na kuongezea hapa. Consistency is harder when no one is clapping for you. You must clap for yourself during those times.
Yes.
You should always be your biggest fan.
I like that. Peace out, my guys.